All right. Good morning, class. This is Patrick Gordon once again for Characteristics of EDD. Doing another interview. And once again, there'll be an assignment with this as far as the reaction to our interview. Some of the questions we're going to ask are your questions. And that'll be all on Blackboard. So here with me is our school resource officer at Continental Public Schools. And if you could do a little introduction and your name and then just kind of how you got into this.
Sure.
That'd be great.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jeff Sheldon. I'm a deputy with Goody County Sheriff's Office. I was on the road for 7.5 years before former school resource officer here asked me if I'd be interested in put in for the position. And I came to school and I got introduced to a few members. The principal at the time happened to be one of my coaches from back when I was in high school in Canada Falls. So I knew who he was. I knew that we could work well together. And then one of the students, that there's two students that go here, the father is actually one of the he was really trying to push me to get into the school here. So I decided to put in for it. I thought it was a great opportunity for both for my professional career and family life at home with my kids every night and weekends off and stuff.
Nice.
So I thought, why not take this opportunity and try to make a positive impact in school. So I put in for it and was awarded the position, I guess you could say. And I've been doing that for now a year and a half now.
And so you're with Penn Island, your hours are just the school hours, and
Yep.
and that's how it kind of works right now.
Yep. So so right when the kids, quarter to 8 is usually somewhere around there. There's a few things beforehand. If I got to go check a few houses, make sure the kids are on their way to school.
Okay.
I might come about 7:30, but we try to get kids to school and make sure they're coming. So I'm trying to get to town around 7:30. And then,
Okay.
I stay after the kids are out of school till about 3:30. So it's not 8 hours. So Monday to Friday, 8 hours. The kids are in school, that's when I'm here. And so I don't do during the summer times when I'm not at school. I work in investigations.
Sure.
So I do that right now with school. So there's often times where my captain will call me and, hey, can you help out with the drug task force warrant or something like that? Because I'm on the SWAT team as well, so they need me to come out of the school and help make entries and stuff. So I do come out of school once in a while to go help with those calls and stuff. But and then after school, I stay a little bit later because sometimes there's kids that get left off of buses and
Right.
I need to go drive out and try to find kids decide to walk home or whatever. So, so that's maybe I answer all your questions on that one.
Sounds good. All right, let's get right into it. So our first question is, what do you feel your role is in an educational setting as a school resource officer?
Okay. When I went to FPO school, SRO school, biggest thing is like when we came to school, we are going to be counselors, educators, and obviously the law enforcement side of the job. So I think they said 50% law enforcement, 25% counseling and education. So I try to look at all three of those things. So my education is the biggest thing for me. It's been very important in my career. Trying to educate people, different things that I've done. But I've talked to kids about drug use, alcohol use. I brought in a speaker recently to come talk about her life as an addict. Can I talk a little bit about that? Do you have time? Okay. So on the example, like what I did for the school here is I coordinated an event where actually she was somebody that I was investigating in burglary and theft, call it more vehicle theft. And I just got to know her real well when she was in jail when I was interviewing her. We had developed a good rapport, and I asked her, at the time, I helped her out with writing letters to her public defender and just saying, I'll stand up for her, do a reference, and she ended up straightening out her life. She got clean. She went to treatment, and so I was able to reach out to her. She's been sober now for almost 36 months.
Awesome.
So I reached out to her and said, hey, are you willing to come talk to these kids at the school here and talk about your addiction and your criminal life and decide that, instead of me telling them about this stuff, I want them to actually meet someone that actually has been through the process, the courts and the drugs, addiction treatment and all this other stuff, how it kind of impacted her life. So according to that, she came to school and to help with that. We talked to the 7th grade on up to through 12th graders, different times throughout the school year. We were able to do this. So, it's been a big impact with the kids school year. So that was one of the roles that I played. Just trying to educate, and then also, there have been times where I've had to help with some incidents where the criminal side of it got involved. We had drugs in school, tobacco products, e-cigarettes have become really popular. So I've had to deal with a few e-cigarettes at school. Dealt with a couple fights. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But, whether or not we're going to charge kids with assault or disorderly, that kind of thing. So that's kind of where they bring me in and just see, charges are necessary at school. So, I could ramble on.
No, that's perfect. And that sounds like you do sit in on some of our school meetings. You're part of our cabinet and aware of that. But from what you explained, you're more of that criminal side. We really, you're super heavily involved with the students and those types of things.
Yep.
And then the positive side too. Can you talk a little bit about that as far as positively working with the students? And, you try your best to develop a relationship. I know you've mentioned that many times.
Yeah. Yep. I know that kids are oftentimes intimidated by me. I try to come to school just plain clothes. I carry my gun and my taser and handcuffs and stuff. But I think it's a little bit more relaxed from what I've seen. I've worn my uniform at school and regular clothes. So you try to make it comfortable for kids to come and see you and develop a good relationship with these kids. So I think I think of a good example. I mean, it's got to be pretty good where kids now come to me and give me information about what kids are doing in school and the parties and that kind of stuff. We've got possibly had drugs on them in school. I think it's been it's been nice to interact with these kids. I can help out the kids that are getting in trouble. So kind of seeing both sides of good kids and then get involved with the kids that are in trouble.
Awesome. I know the little ones love you too. I mean, they want to come to your office quite a bit. And we've had some students work with you a little bit because they want to be police officers. So
yeah. There is a student that we've spent probably hours now talking about his goals to be a police officer someday. So we actually do have Cook County has a police reserves program now.
Okay.
Deputy reserve program. So actually one of the students that in high school right now is a part of that, and she wants to get into law enforcement, so I've been helping her get involved with that police reserves or just a deputy reserves program. So, but so it's been great. And with these kids, the little kids, they get rewards. So they come in and drop their little pride things in the box, and I give them high fives as they leave and good job, and they're just all smiles.
Nice.
They got a high five from us, so they're excited.
So we talked a little bit about this. So have you ever had to deal with any school violence and such?
You know what? Yes, I have. It's fortunate for I think Pine Island. I was expecting a lot more when I came to school here. With some assaults and stuff, but there's been minor little issues or whatever, but nothing to the point where I've had to get involved. Really, last year was really quiet, but this year we've had a couple of incidents where we had an 8th grade fight coming from a football practice. It was an incident where a kid was took off his shirt, and the team was supposed to keep their shirt on, returning back to school from the practice field, and the kid was being told by his teammates to shirt back on, and he refused. And we had another student came up and gave a big hand slap on the back of the guy's back and left a big handprint on his back. And obviously that hurt, so he put his shirt back on, but he kept walking, he kept asking his players, his teammates, I'll fight you if you guys have a problem with me. That just kept the kid said. And finally one of the students had enough of the jaw jacking and turned around and said, fine, I'll fight you. And the kid that got slapped took one swing, and he missed the kid, but then the other kid, probably a much better fighter.
Right.
Punched him and laid him out on the ground. And other teams, and then the teammates broken up after that. we had an issue with that because the kid the one that finally said I'll fight you,
Yeah.
ended up having a cut on his knuckle, so he had to get stitches I think on his hand because I think it dug into his teeth, and the other kid had a bloody split lip. So both parents were thinking about pressing charges.
Okay.
And so the one that got slapped, she was really upset because she felt that her son was victimized. I'm like, well, he's the one that actually was asking players to fight him. So I had to kind of deal with that both sides. I had to really get the information from the parents. Excuse me. Both kids would probably be charged with assault and for the conduct. And so after the parents told that, they decided to not press charges against each other and just leave the charges off the kids and let the school handle the situation.
So in those cases, do you work with the principal or what have you and kind of discuss when you get involved versus, a school discipline issue versus an investigation or that kind of how that works? Or
yeah, I'll try to, if it's more the criminal side, then I'll kind of separate the school from the criminal side because there's different interview things that I have to do, that I'm required to do. So I got to tape every conversation, interview with the students if it's on the criminal.
Okay.
We'll handle their investigation, but then we'll talk to each other and just, we don't really want to hang charges on these kids.
Right.
They're so young. And
right.
So why would we want to put self charges on these kids at such a young age?
Yeah.
So we'll work our best to figure out the best for these kids that doesn't affect them in the long run on a professional level if they decide to get jobs and whatever.
So do you, as a school resource officer, have any different guidelines you need to follow when in an investigation, I guess, or disciplining students with special needs? We're talking more of students with EDD, emotional behavior disorders, our typical special students that have behavior difficulties. Is there any different guidelines you follow or anything?
No, I really, that's a great question. One thing that, this gets brought up a lot in our training for the resource officers, what we need to act differently. We should probably, I think the school does a great job informing who, because obviously I know a few students that have these behavioral issues. I know in advance if I'm going to deal with the situation with the school official or the dean or whatever.
Right.
But with the student, I know already that this student has some behavioral issues, so I should probably not be as aggressive or, take some time and try to, like a good example, if I could tell a story, another story.
Sure. Yep.
One of these students we deal with often, but he ran from the school. And so this is in later fall, most of the and they asked for my help to, so the coordinator for the radio, then he left off the backside of the school. He's heading towards the bridge over to the city park. I jumped in my squad and drove over to the city park and I drove onto the city path and I drove up over the bridge, and just as I was coming on the bridge I saw the young man coming across the bridge, and he just kind of hesitated, stopped for a minute, and I kept driving towards him, and then we had staff members that were coming from the other way, and he just stopped and held there. So I got in my squad. I didn't wasn't trying to intimidate him because I know that that's not the right way to handle these kids. So I just went up and I started talking to the young man. I sat down on the ground and just asked him questions, what was going on, and I said, I could give you a ride back to school, or you can walk back to school on your own with the staff member. And he failed to walk back on his own. He didn't want to ride with me. It was fine, but I think it de-escalated pretty quickly. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
But,
and I was there later too in that situation, and that was with a special ed teacher, and they were trained for special ed students. So it was a nice mixture of collaboration and figuring that out. Safe situation afterwards.
Yeah, and I knew that I didn't want to tower over them. So that's why we were taught to try to lower, don't stand over top of these kids. So
that was perfect. Yep.
So as far as guidelines, not really, but it's just you have to know how to handle these kids differently.
And probably having that background, like you said, notification. Give nothing on that student that
exactly
for you. So good. I don't know if you have talked a little bit about this one, but you're more on that, when we get to the criminal side. But do you think our school policies towards suspensions should be changed? I think they're talking about out of school suspensions and in school suspensions. I don't know. Do you have any opinion on that? Or?
Yeah, obviously, when we talk about drugs and assaults school comes to me like, hey, what do you think about that? And I think it's kind of funny. Sometimes they ask me, it's like, that's not my deal. It's your deal, but so,
Right.
but I know that they do a great job. But, they obviously don't like to suspend kids.
Right.
And they want to give the school learning, and so they're very cautious with how much suspension that they give the kids because they want them to come back. They want them to feel like they're welcome to come back and that kind of thing. So, and I think they stick within the state guidelines for how long they can suspend students. And so, just from what I've experienced with their suspensions and both in school and out of school, I think Pat Allen does a great job of handling suspensions.
So has society done enough to make schools as safe as they can be?
That's not a good question.
Not a loaded question at all, right?
I know. There's obviously when you're talking to a tactical guy, they always come up with different ideas
right.
to make school safer. But so I was like right away I thought like, well, they didn't say anything about fire, but as far as fire, yes. I'm just gonna use some of my firefighter friends here. Schools do an excellent job, and it does an excellent job. I think just for fire, flame retardant carpets and walls and blocks and the fire alarms at every exit and everywhere there's fire stuff, sprinklers. So we haven't lost a student in almost 100 years in a school fire.
Wow.
So obviously when law enforcement gets involved, we have to handle the safety of the kids. A lot of these, the way doors open up.
Yep.
We struggle with those because we'd like them to open in so we could barricade the doors.
Right.
But because of fire restrictions, they have to open up.
Right.
And so it just makes it more difficult for us to secure the rooms. But so there's always that struggle between the fire marshal's requirements. We'd like to do it differently as law enforcement to make the school safer.
And to be clear too, when you took this job, I remember you saying that you weren't aware that you'd be in charge of all the fire drills.
Yep.
So I don't know if that's unique to our district, if every SR does that or not.
Yeah, that's a good question. Some of the things after the restaurants they know, but when I came to the school, they said, oh, by the way, we're doing a lot of drills and fire drills, and okay, so I had to do the fire drills. I had to talk to the fire marshal to see what I had to do for the schools and how many. I didn't know that there was a certain number of fire drills that had to be done and certain lockdowns that had to be done.
Right.
So it took a while when I first got here to understand all that stuff, and then to be able to see here, kind of realize, okay, I would do that differently. I would do that differently. But then I started getting pushback that no, you can't do that differently because of the fire code.
Right.
So it's like frustrating at times, but I think I would like to see. I think we're getting to the point where I think, my opinion is that we should have an officer at school, not just because of safety, but just like good community relations. And right now in society with this anti-law enforcement kind of movement type stuff, it's a great way to build relationships with our officers and with the community. And I wish I could do more, but unfortunately I have kids at home that I got to get home. I'd like to do more events and stuff to show my face more, but that's a struggle. But I think getting more officers in school, and even if they're not in school, just have officers do walk-arounds school. So I'd like to see that better. But another thing that my son and my daughter's school right now, the front door is wide open. So in Pine Island, I think they've done a great job of keeping the front of the building secure and all the exits are locked. And but right now, that they go to, somebody can walk in the front door and they're supposed to see the sign and check in.
Right.
A threat in the building is not going to check in at the office. So they can just stay at full range of the school. So I know that my school is looking into that. That's something that I've been pushing my school to do. That they need to look at that. I know that they might look at redesigning the front of the buildings just to make the school safer. So I think they need to look at those options. How to make our schools safer, at the front entry points. And spend a little bit more money on kids' safety.
And I think at Pine Island we have a lock door system. We have something called Raptor, where any new person has to swipe their driver's license or something to check their background.
It's a Raptor system based on offenders. And in Minnesota, I actually just listened to this recently because we had an offender that moved into the area, and I asked one of our And if your systems too, want to check to see if that person was entered in the Raptor system. You want to see how well the system worked. And the person never popped up on the Raptor system. So I was a little frustrated. I called Raptor, and it's a nationwide system.
Okay.
But I think there's only schools in the state that actually use Raptor. That was last year. I don't know if there's any more that
Okay.
this year, so I'd have to click on that again. But so I did the checking on their called Raptor and say, hey, why isn't this gentleman showing up on our vendors list in the Raptor system? If you get the name and date of birth and driver's license, there should be an alert on there saying that he's a registered offender. He's not supposed to have any contact with kids at school. So that's supposed to be what the Raptor system's about. We can also put private alerts on there if there's like a restraining order or order between the mother and father, and there's supposed to be contact. There's supposed to be stipulations regarding who can pick up the kids at school. We put that in the Raptor system as well. But as far as back to the offenders, in Minnesota, there's only level 3s are the only ones that get entered into the Raptor system.
Oh, okay.
So 1 and 2s don't get entered into the system. So
Gotcha.
it can be frustrating for us at times because some of these 1 or 2s have done stuff to kids as well.
Right. Right.
Just because of their role,
Gotcha. Okay. And then we'll just kind of keep on the steps once we talk about school safety. And so there was I know part of I don't know what you would call it, I guess, a program for school safety called Alice, and we did Alice training. So I'll let Jessica talk a little bit about Alice, what that is, what that stands for, and what's involved.
Excuse me, sorry. We were looking at different options to, the typical drill during lockdowns is in the past is lock the doors, shut off the lights, shut the blinds, hide the cord. We see with past school incidents and shootings, that's just not the best route to go, I guess. There's the attack incident was a great example of, the classes and different things to help them survival rate. So, the Alice was formed in 2003 with the husband was a police officer and the wife was a principal at a school. And so the husband asked the principal or his wife, hey, what do you got for school training and that kind of thing? And she said, we got nothing. We don't have any training for staff members. So they actually formed Alice. Alice stands for Alert, Lockdown, Barricade, slash Barricade, and then Inform, Counter, or Evacuate. And so what we're trying to teach, trying to implement with this program is to give these staff members and teachers options. If a threat is in like the purple lane here at the building, it means that there's time for the green and the blue lane to evacuate the building. Or it'll give them time if they know that they can't get their kids out of school, then they know that they have time to barricade the classrooms, lock the doors, barricade, do whatever they can to put stuff in front of the entry point into the room. Because shooters will typically, if they have to get into the room, they don't want to waste that time. They're looking for threats. So if they can't get in the room, they're going to move on to see whatever, find other victims. And so that's kind of what Alice does. It gives you the options. The inform part of it is we want staff members to know that they can inform. Like if they're in the classroom and they see the shooter going down the hall or the threat going down the hall, we want them to either get on their phones and advise through our PA system that the threat is moving down the purple lane heading towards the east end of the building or whatever. We want them to keep giving information over the radio. So as law enforcement responding, we can continue that information and know exactly where the threat is inside the building. Part of the Alice is the inform, continue to inform. However, when you have no other options, you have to take down the threat. We train our, use softballs and gym balls, whatever, when we train here at the school. But the threat presents itself. The thing is, you start throwing pen, paper, bricks, whatever you can at the shooter, because it's hard for the shooter to or the threat to take aim when he's got stuff constantly thrown at him. So as stuff is being thrown at him, you need to form the threat and try to take him down and disarm him any way you can. I know that's kind of we challenge it. Some people aren't prepared for that, but I think some people will be surprised when if they're in that situation that there's no other option. They're he talked basically out in the open. I think we start doing whatever we can to track the shooter and take him down. Good example is, South Dakota last year had a kid that went to the principal's office, shot the principal. Staff member came in and instead of running from him, he went in and countered and put the guy down before the kid was able to kill the principal. So he just was in the field one. And there's other ones, out west at college. Basically the guy stood there and told people to stand up and ask if they're Christians or not, and he just kept shooting them.
Right.
It's like those kids would have, maybe if they would have training or the knowledge to fight back, or know that there's options to fight back, maybe
Wouldn't have been a shooting.
Yeah. So that's kind of what Alice is about. And so we bring that school here. Most of the staff members have been well received, and we rewrote our policies at school to implement some of the Alice training, and so it gives teachers more options. So, and I know that some of the little kids aren't going to be able to leave the building very fast. So it just needs the staff members to know that they can lock and barricade and do whatever they can to fight back.
Sounds great.
That was
Perfect. That was our last question, and like I said, this will be posted. I'll be emailing you, and thank you, Jeff, for participating, and thank you.